And I did withdraw money from the account. I withdrew $500 because it is Father's Day. So I withdrew that from the account. So what we'll do is we'll deposit that to our ending cash. How's it going? It's Rocky. Welcome to week number 24 of what I like to call my 5 to 9 after the 9 to 5. Now this is our statement for the week, and basically this week was a nice week for me because I was in PTO, so I was able to trade during the US market. I was also on the road a lot, so the trading was a bit up and down, but you can see here with the volume that shows you when the US market occurs. And you can see that I didn't actually start trading until Thursday and Friday of this week. I did trade in Monday evening, and let me put the lines there so you can actually see what I'm talking about here. Basically, I had a good trade in Sunday evening, but I screwed up a little bit. So I had to hold on from Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and finally was able to exit during the FOMC. But, it's not a perfect way of trading, but it happens. And I'm glad that I was able to recover from it and then go back to more regular trading on Thursday and Friday. So I'm recording this Friday, June 17th. It's about 8:06 p.m. right now. And just wanted to go through two of my trades for Friday. My first trade here, actually we can leave the screen as is. Cut. So my first trade here, you can see it was a long position at 30,027, and the reason I entered was really not due to the time base you see on the left, but based on the tick base. So at that point when I entered, the MACD had already crossed over, and the bad part about this trade was I was actually doing it on my phone, so I didn't have all the charts, and this could have backfired on me really quick because you can see that big red candle on the time base that occurred here. It dropped a lot, and that's why I added one more contract. And it's more pronounced when you look at this tick base. So I went down quite a bit on these three contracts, but thankfully, it recovered because that was the initial sign I was seeing anyway. And I was able to exit from this trade. So essentially, we had two contracts at 30,027 and then another one at 29,960. And I don't recall my average, but we exited at 30,025. And had about a net profit of a few $100s on this one. And the second trade I wanted to talk to you was something a little more cleaner. If we look at the time base here, the reason I entered was I saw that it was starting to slow down a bit on the upswing on the top. Again, it was a volatile day on Friday. But if you looked on the tick base here, I saw that it was ready to cross over. And basically on the stochastic RSI, we were already on the oversold side. So on this last trade here, we shorted from 30,077 and covered at 30,045.50. And that was essentially 36.5 points. So times 10, it's about $365 for this trade. And what was nice about this trade is, again, it only matters when you enter and when you exit. But if you look on this trade, if I had held on a little longer, it could have gone all the way to 29,979, so almost 100 points would have been $1,000. But with the way the volatility has been going, I've been pretty much scalping pretty much and really protecting myself. So these were the two trades that I wanted to share on how I did this week. Now here is our account statement, and the account statement that I'm showing starts from Sunday, June 12th to today, June 17th. And I did want to point out today that I did withdraw money from the account. I withdrew $500 because, it is Father's Day. So I withdrew that from the account. So what we'll do is we'll deposit that to our ending cash. So our ending cash for the week is, thankfully, we're above $40,000 on the account. So I'm quite happy with that. So ending cash is $40,118.72. But since we drew 500, we'll add that back onto our total. And then we will subtract our starting cash, which was $38,018.12. So for the week, we made $2,600.60. So quite a nice little total there. And if we were to compare that to a 40-hour week, in the US, my hourly rate would have been $65.01. So not a bad hourly rate. And again, we're all in different sizes of our portfolio, so percentage is what matters. So with our total of $2,600.60, divided that by our starting cash of $38,018.12, and we'll multiply that by 100. So for the week, I'm happy that our ROI, I guess, return on investment, percentage increase of 6.84%. Anyway, it was a great week. We're getting our account back to hopefully green year to date. So looking forward to doing my Q2 update in a couple of weeks. Hopefully you like what you saw. Please do like and subscribe if you are finding value to what I'm sharing here. If you didn't, give me another chance, and hopefully on the next content you like what you see. All right, have a good one.